Hey guys, so here's your stuff for Tuesday the 23rd. Warm-up's pretty basic. You're doing 2 rounds through jumping jacks like normal. Good mornings. We're gonna do getting you guys ready to deadlift. So you put the bar on your back, keep the grip narrow. I always find that this one kind of promotes a kind of more of a rounded back. So keep that, and that'll help you kind of keep that upper back with good posture, right? Slow control, and then just tip enough that you feel that hamstring stretch, but you don't kind of lose the back. So hinge over basically as far as you can with a straight back. Come back up. Okay, so they don't have to be super fast. You just kind of squeeze, come back up. Then you do a 20-second handstand hold. So some of you guys are able to kick up like that, and then I'm just gonna get as tall and straight as I can. And some of you guys are gonna have to walk up this way or inch in a little bit, but as straight as I can. Try to get the thighs off the wall or the butt from going out nice and straight. Yeah, maybe on that second round, maybe try to get a little steeper if you don't have a great handstand yet. Yeah, so you're gonna do deadlifts for strength today. And on the clock, so it's not gonna be as heavy as a normal set of deadlifts. Plus we're doing some burpees in between as well, so that's gonna kind of jack the heart rate up. So you're gonna do, it's always gonna be every 90 seconds, so we're keeping that pretty simple so that we're not messing up with your timing and anything. We're gonna do 10 deadlifts. So if you have a bar, we want to keep these looking good. 10 reps is, it's not going to feel very heavy off the start. Probably get away with a little bit of kind of letting the bar get away from you. It's going to add up when you're you got to do 80 deadlifts, right? So it's going to add up if you kind of do them all wrong, right? So bar's got to stay close. So if I was at the top already, just practicing the lift here, hands about a thumb width outside the thigh, feet are under your hips, and I'm just going to hinge over to the knee with the bar grazing the legs. So from the side, hinge over, and then that back is sort of a neutral spine. So I'm not looking like this. And then from here, from knee down, I'm trying to get my butt and shoulders to drop together, and the bar should go straight down to the shins. So that would be where the bar would be with plates. And that back angle is the exact same as where it was when I was at the knee. So when I come up to the knee, I haven't brought the chest up yet, right? And then now I just drag the thigh and stand up. So if you watch this side view of this bar, it should go down in a pretty straight line. So it goes down straight, right? And it doesn't kind of shoot around the leg and back up. Okay, so often people they don't hinge over enough, and they don't keep their knees back enough, right? Especially when something like this, grip starts to die in sets of 10, you see people start to try to save their grip by doing this on the way down, and then the bar shot out here and the next rep is out there. Obviously it was really exaggerated, but think about the bar staying close. And I start my descent by my hips going back. Okay, so it's just don't kind of forget about your form just because it's a set of 10 and it's super light coming off the ground. It'll help you if you can kind of think about it along the way. Those first few reps the last few reps are gonna feel much better if you did the first few properly, right? So if you have weights that you can add, you can add some weight along the way here. You might not be able to add the whole way. I think it's gonna be, I would more on this one be kind of finding something, challenging and try to stay there, maybe add a little bit, kind of give or take, but you're probably not gonna be able to go to a max. I'd say the hard part about this one is being able to kind of keep up with it, do a challenging, pretty heavy set, and then the burpees are gonna jack up the heart rate. Try to get the heart rate under control. It might take about, a minute to do the whole thing. So say it takes you a minute and then you have 30 seconds of rest. That's going to be hard to get the heart rate back down to be able to deadlift again. So you don't want to be adding a ton of weight if that's going to kind of throw everything off. So if you have decent amount of weight at home, you could kind of set something and do the same thing the whole way through. You could add a little bit as you go. If you have dumbbells, if you have 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell, a kettlebell, I would just be doing, I would do that. If you have 1 dumbbell, I would do that narrow stance like that. If I have 2, I'm going to hold the 2, tip that dumbbell down. Okay, and I would do a lot of reps and even it out. So I would just do a lot more than 10, right? So 10 with a bar at a pretty heavy weight, it's much harder than 10 dumbbell ones. So if I got to do 20 dumbbell ones or more, something that's going to take me, with those 6 burpees, a minute, roughly, right? So you might want to test kind of how long that's going to take, or maybe that first round is kind of your test round, but even it out. So say I'm doing 15 dumbbells, deadlifts with it on the right, 15 deadlifts with it on the left, so I'm doing 30 every set. It's a lot, but if that's easy, if I have only a light dumbbell for me, that might be what I got to do, okay? The amount of reps is going to be what's going to tire out the core and work the muscles for strength. Okay, so same, hold the kettlebell on the side if you have the kettlebell. Yeah, so straight WOD is 16 minutes. I think it's a pretty standard one, but you got hang power snatches for the lift. So you got for the first lift, so that means that they're not going to the floor every time, and you're going to do 10 on one side and all 10 on one side, then all 10 on the other side. So you're not going to alternate like we usually do when they're from the ground. So you're going to deadlift it up. You're going to hinge over with the dumbbell between your legs, so from the knee here, and then I'm going to go up to overhead. So it's going to be. Okay, so what I don't want to do is swing it out. So I don't want to go. Right, see how that kind of pulled me off balance? I want to hinge over, but then I'm thinking about getting my shoulder to come back and shrug back that way, which will make the kettlebell go that way, right? Right, but if I go like that, it makes me kind of follow it forward. Just like all of our kind of lifting, it's all about that balance and the path of the bar. So same idea. I can hinge over. I get that shoulder to come up and back, and then the dumbbell shoots up easy. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 on the one side, they're going to switch. Okay, and 10 on the other side. So it should be pretty comfortable. I'd say most of you guys have a dumbbell, but you can do 10 on one side in a row. It might not last the whole time, but I would just say do that amount of reps. If it's easy, do more rounds. If it's hard, struggle a little bit, but I think it should be the right amount of weight. Same if you're doing a kettlebell snatch. Right? It's nice. I actually find those easy when I don't have to go to the ground and get the nice amount of swing. Same thing. You're going to do 10 on one side, then switch on, stick on the other. Sumo deadlift high pull, you're either using a kettlebell. With the snatches, if you don't have a kettlebell or dumbbell, and you got a barbell, you're going to be doing light hang power snatches. So probably empty bar. For most people, something that I can just go from a high hang or from the knee, but it should be light. So imagine kind of being it kind of relative to what you're doing with a dumbbell. I should be able to do 20 in a row. I should be able to do 20 in a row with a barbell. So don't be putting so much on there that you're dropping the bar every 5 reps or 3 reps or whatever. Make it extra light. The idea of this WOD is lots of rounds, right? Same with sumo deadlift high pulls. Usually these are going to be kettlebell or dumbbell version for most people. That means that we're probably going to be able to do 15 in a row. So if you have a bar, again, don't make it too heavy, but you got that wide stance, you got your butt down, narrow grip. and then it's a fast high pull at the top. So it starts slow. Okay, so my back straight like a deadlift, butt and shoulders rise together, chest comes up, extend and shrug back, quick high pull, let it down. Okay, so powers from my extension, so it's deadlift, extend, pull, right? But what I don't want to do on these ones is kind of pull early and make my arms do the work before my legs have done anything. Okay, so same thing if I've got a dumbbell. Okay. The hard part about this WOD is going to be consistently moving the whole time. Like, it should be able to do 20 in a row, snatches, should be able to do 15 in a row, high pull, should be able to do, so if I have a bar, it's going to be the same thing, narrow grip. Okay, but I would say use your dumbbell or kettlebell in this WOD unless you don't have one. Yeah, the step, and then the step overs are just supposed to be really quick. So it's just a step on and over. So it's just step on and over. You could even do like a turn. You don't have to extend, so I don't have to go tall at the top. I just have to get over to the other side. So just don't go around it, like don't do this, right? Make sure you're going over the top. I often like to do sort of that cross step. Both feet have to touch the ground. But they're pretty quick, right? So they're not weighted, it means that you go fast. So the point of this WOD is to be able to go for 16 minutes without needing to stop. None of the things are like heavy that you're gonna need to like stand away from them because they're so heavy. The point is consistently moving the whole time, okay? All right, 16 minutes, have fun.